Now everything cracks. Used to be I'd crack my knuckles and like nothing would ever crack. Now suddenly they're always gonna. Even my wrist just cracked. How you doing? What's going on? We got sound. Good. Yeah? Do we? Hang on a second. Do we? Yes, we do. There it is. Hi. Let's start again. Welcome to the replay. My name is Bobby. I'm the host of this group, and Ray is here. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Let me turn this on so I can see people who I don't see, because Ray, I see you. And good. All right. And Marcia is here, but she hasn't said anything yet. See, this tells me who's here. Haha. And you're old. I'm old. My brother's watching. I'm old. Oh, who said hi? Oh, Brian said hi. Hey, Brian. How you doing? That's my brother, and Mikey's here. And somebody said hi, Bobby. That's Marcia. And cool. All right, so people are showing up. Definitely feel free to say hello and comment and stuff as I'm talking, and I'll ignore you while I'm doing my spiel and come back to it. But let me just say to the replay people for a second, hello, replay person. If you're watching in the replay, do me a favor and just let me know that you're here. You can write hashtag replay or hashtag replay person or whatever you like. Make up your own. Some people make up some funny ones. I like that. I like to go back and see the funny ones. That always makes me laugh because it's funny, I guess. All right, and some people here, so let's get going. All right, good. Society. I've been thinking about society lately because I'm not a big fan of society's rules. Society tells you gotta, go to school, get a job, do all the things. And I don't think my wife and I did anything the way society said to do it. So I'm not really all that, big on society's rules. But one of the things about society that I've noticed is that society, I wonder how many times I'm going to say society in this video. It's a weird word now. I've said it like 5 times. It doesn't mean any society. Yeah. All right, whatever. People don't seem to really value art, I think. I think people like art. If they see a good drawing or something like that, they're like, oh, you're very good, But I don't think people really value art in terms of life and the economy and stuff like that. And it's kind of like it's a nice to have. It's like, oh, well, that's pretty and I like that it's nice, but if we need to save some money, art is like the first thing to go. In business, marketing is the first thing cut whenever there's budget concerns. And in government or schools and stuff, the minute there's a budget issue, the first program they cut is art. They stop funding for arts, stop all of that stuff. And I don't know why. I think because you can't eat art, or you can't buy stuff with it, or though, obviously you can invest in art and stuff like that. I get all that. But I just mean like art in general, just the art of our everyday life. And I don't know, I have some thoughts on that, and I just want to articulate them. So here are 3 ideas that I had about the way society does not value art and what we can do as artists, because we do. Right? We do. So, and I've already said people don't really value art, but here's the deal. I think they actually do. I think they do, but they don't know that they do, and they don't know to articulate it, right? So it's not that they don't value it. I think it's one of those things that if it were just gone, everyone would be like, what happened? Everything's weird. But nobody would really know how to articulate what's wrong or pinpoint like what happened to the sculptures. Things like that wouldn't be obvious to people until they were just gone. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of like the bass in a song, right? You don't really notice the bass unless it's like a bass band like Rush or something like that. But in most songs, you don't really notice the bass. It's just kind of there, sitting with the drums right in the pocket, and you don't really remember the bass lines and stuff like that in most songs. I know there are exceptions, but the second the bass was cut out, you'd be like, what happened to this song? It's weird. It's like it's so necessary, and it's like it glues the song together, except nobody cares, right? It's just like, bass, who cares? But if it were gone, you'd care. And you know what else it's like? It's like good branding. My daughter, I've mentioned, she's a high school senior. She's going to art school next year for college. And and she knows I'm a graphic designer. She knows I've designed hundreds of logos for businesses in my career. And so she and I pick out bad logos when we see them, because I think branding is one of those things that like nobody cares about, but when it's bad, it's bad. And nobody will pinpoint it. Nobody will be like, oh, I'm not hiring that company because their logo's ugly. They won't know to say that. But the fact that their logo is horrible has an impact, and even though people don't know that's the reason, it's part of the underlying reason, and they see it and they go and they don't know that they go but now they're noticing other things that make them go right. Sometimes the words that come out of my mouth just make me like I don't have a script. I just jot down ideas and then I say things, and sometimes they're silly. Anyway, so I just think that, you know, when it's bad or when it's missing, suddenly people notice. And when it's good or it's there and it's just filling things, I think people kind of don't really appreciate it as much. And that's where we come in. This is number 2. We must value it enough for everybody else to value it even more. We must be the ambassadors of art. We must showcase it, and we must create it, and we must put it out there, and we are the ones who beautify the world. We are the ones who take ideas and make them palatable, make them amazing, make them exciting. Nobody else will do it, and nobody else will care until it's gone, and then they won't know how to do it because we're the ones who actually can do it. So we have the ability to teach people how to treat art, right? You understand the thing. It's like people say you teach people how to treat yourself. If you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself. If you want people to like you, you have to learn how to like yourself. I think the same goes for art. If we want people to respect and value art, then we as the artists must be the example of how to value art and how to respect art. And we do that through our creative process and by sharing it and putting it out there and talking about it in such a way that, of course, this is important. You know, again, she's my daughter going to art school. And I can't even tell you how many times I hear from different people like, oh, she's going to art school. Well, she's going to be a designer because like that's the only way you can make money in it. Or it's just art school. You know, it's not real school. And that just irks me to no end. And I think that if we practiced more with building the confidence to put our art out there and to lift up other artists that we see, which is why I really love what we do here. What's going to happen is that creates an energy that's so contagious that people around us just won't be able to help but also recognize and appreciate the art. I think one art that's very easy for people to appreciate and recognize is entertainment, movies and television shows and music. People know when it's a good show or a bad show. They know good music compared to bad music, but other things seem superfluous. You know, we don't subscribe to the painting Netflix and just look at paintings all day, but we can share our work to the extent that people will be like, wow, I haven't been to a good museum in a long time. And well, obviously this year, hardly anyone's been to a good museum in a long time, but you know what I mean. And then finally, number 3 is just kind of an addition to number 2 is, and I've said this before, art is our superpower. It is our superpower to create what we have in our hearts and to put it out there. But on top of that, through our art, it's our superpower of persuasion. We can use it to change opinions, to move ideas, and to flow energy forward. And to do that, we have to create, and we have to share, and we have to talk about it with confidence. And then society will like art. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to go to the comments now, and let's see. Holy cow. This is a lot of comments, and half of you once again see, like today, Ray, you're visible, or you've been visible. I don't know, Robin, you're not, but I see the flowers, so thanks for that. She says hi. Somebody else said hi. Who's that? I gotta see. Who said hi? My brother said hi, and hello, Bobby said Mikey, and Marcia says hi, and Robin, you said hi. Hi, and Mikey says, Saucity is you're a woman. I don't know that song. Yeah, I'm not a big Jethro Tull fan, but I don't really know their music. But haha, I'm sure that's funny. And let me see. Kirsten is here. Hello, Kirsten. How are you? I came in at Cutting Marketing. Hi, marketing here. Yeah, I know you're marketing. What I said about Cutting Marketing was that art is one of those things that the minute there's a budget cut, art gets cut. In business, marketing just gets cut. It's like the first thing that gets cut. And that's what you heard me say. Robin's watching. Hi, Kirsten. Ray. If a movie doesn't have music, it sucks. That's true. Well, I guess. I mean, there's probably some good ones, but I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. The music, the sound can really make a movie, right? Rod, do I need snowflakes today? Yes, please. Mikey says, society is the ultimate illusion. If you count on society for validation, and he's saying society in quotes, if you count on society for validation, or worse yet, to pay your bills, you have bitten into the poison apple. I am creates and expects creativity in return. And all thoughts are creations, and new thoughts annihilate old thoughts. I spend a lot of time asking and wanting to be classified by society. But I know now that that's a fool's errand. We are here to be creators and creation alike. Yeah, you know what? And that you mentioned something there that was sort of the point that I was leaning towards to start this, and then I went in these other directions. But that we as artists can't allow society to make us feel less than because we're not a doctor or whatever, you know. And I don't know that you feel that way, but because I certainly do not. But I just know, and I'm seeing it now as my daughter is going to school, the whole thing of it's like it's just art school. Or I'll never forget, a couple years ago, a friend of mine was saying how his daughter wanted to go to art school, but only if he was okay with it, only if she went into, you know, like art therapy so she could be a therapist. There's like, it had to be attached to some other thing. It couldn't just be art, because that's useless and pointless and you can't make money and all that crap. So, I don't know. Don't tell me that. Ray says, wow, all those words, Mikey. And Mikey says, truth. And I love, who's this? And I love, oh, that's Kirsten. Kirsten says, I love that. Teach people how to value art. Most of my stuff outside of our group is corporate styled stuff. Yeah. Folks see all the mistakes, typos, but never really appreciate the skills and strategy, just the mistake. It's energy sucking to not get that appreciation. I hear you. I hear you on that. Who are the people that only see the mistakes and typos? You know, you and I, Kirsten, right, as graphic designers, have this ability to add beauty into dull things. Even use art to convey ideas that are practical ideas, but we're conveying them in such ways that are a little impractical, and because everybody's a human being. And whether they know it or not, they are impacted by beauty, they are impacted by art, but like I said, most people don't have the ability to articulate the fact that they are. And if it were just gone, then they'd be like, whoa, what's going on? Something's wrong here. And they still wouldn't even know what's wrong. They would just know that things are ugly and they're not getting anything good, you know, in their eye sockets. But graphic designers have the ability to take that art and bring it into practical economic value. And so don't knock it, is what I'm saying. I know you're kind of down on the graphic design thing, but sometimes you can really bring a lot into that world, and especially if you have to. And somebody else says, oh, that's Robin. I see the snowflake at the end. I am so glad to hear you supporting your daughter going to art school, because quite a few parents have steered their kids away from art. Your daughter is lucky. Thank you. Yeah, I would never steer them away from anything, and not just because I'm an artist and I know. She could tell me she wanted to be anything, and I you know, since she was a little kid, it's you can do or be anything you want to be. So that's our motto here. Mikey says superpower. Yes, absolutely. Robin says my mother always said take typing and shorthand. Yeah. Oh boy. Danielle, I made it. We'll rewatch later. Hey, Danielle, how you doing? Nice glasses, said somebody. Who is that? Let me see. Oh, that's Tony. Oh, thanks, buddy. How you doing, man? What's going on? Jason's watching. Jason, hey, Big B. What's up, buddy? Awesome to hear about your daughter's going to art school. Curious what she will create and what she finds inspiration in. Yeah, she's actually taking an AP art class right now, and her project... the project was to pick a theme and then create like 10 or 15 pieces around that theme. And she picked to do a fashion theme. She wants to go to FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology. And so she's designing her own models and her own clothes in these pictures. Plus she's drawing them and stuff. It's really, really remarkable. I should post some of her pictures and share them with you guys. I wanted to go to, this is Robin. I wanted to go to art school. People suggested I go to Corcoran when I was 17, but my parents wouldn't go for it. Nah, that stinks. Sorry. Your stuff is really great. I love the geometric stuff that you used to do. That's like some of my favorite things that I've seen you post. So I majored in art history and snuck in some photography and one graphic class on the side. Oh, good for you. No matter what type of art it is, our responsibility to, is this still Robin? No, this is Marsha. No matter what type of art it is, oh, hi Marsha. No matter what type of art it is, our responsibility to bring the beauty and appreciation to our children. There is art all around us. We just need to keep teaching how to appreciate how it forms around our lives. You know, that's a really, really good point. Kids get it. Right? Kids are just natural born artists. It's like they lose that ability over time because our system just says, get rid of that. Stop doing that. Do something practical. And except when they're really little, then it's like, here, draw. We give them crayons and pencils and paints and finger paints and things. And it's like, and eventually you're like, you're too old for that. How do you become too old for beauty? I don't get that, you know, especially when you're like 8. That's ridiculous. So yeah, it's like, you know, my point was that we as the artists need to create and share and talk it up, and definitely with our kids, because they will grow up to continue that work. And Robin says mostly self-taught, and Mikey says all self-taught. Yeah, good guys. Awesome. And that's the last comment. All right, so that was a lot of fun. So let me tell you something. I've been working on something today. I mentioned the other day that I had an inkling of an idea, and the idea is growing, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to be sharing it with you guys soon. And when I do, you'll know, because it's not going to be like just something I say in a live. There are going to be some changes. It's not changes like it's like, oh, we used to do this, but now we're going in this direction. It's more like we've been going in this direction, and now I'm just sort of narrowing it in a little bit. I'm just honing it in. I'm feeling, I'm dialing it in, and so nothing different, just focused. And you'll know when I say it, because it'll be obvious. Someone wrote your secret. Robin wrote your secret. What's my secret? I don't I don't remember what I said. And Ray said, here he comes. And Robin put snowflakes. All right, guys. So that's that. I will let you go. You may leave now. I'm going to, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing Daily Fuel every day. And so, by the way, occasionally I post like, hey, what ideas do you have? You don't have to wait for me to do that. If you ever have an idea for Daily Fuel, write a thing, make a post in the thing and be like, here's something to talk about. Or what do you guys think of this? I'm always, always, always looking for ideas. So, definitely share your ideas with me as you think of them. I would always appreciate it. Changes. There you go. And that's it. All right, Mikey, once again, you were the last comment, and then there were more comments, and now you're the last comment again. So I'll try and get out of here while you're still the last comment. And Mikey, you can have the booby prize today. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.